Hi, I'm Kyle Kraft, and you're watching 101.9 KINK Radio in the Skype live studio.
Kyle Kraft in the Skype Live studio. Thanks for being a part of it this afternoon.
Of course.
Yeah, good. Now, I know with Gashcat, you were in Austin for a while, but now you're hanging your hat in Portland. How long have you been here?
I've been here for about 3.5 years, I think, right? On and off. Well, I wander around.
That's right. So you're a troubadour. You like going. So it's great to have you here. You dig the vibe that you're finding here?
Yeah, I am.
Other musicians too, right?
Yeah, it's an awesome city for music. That's
very cool.
Sure.
Well, I'll tell you what. The new album, Dolls. Every time I read anything about you, everybody wants to conveniently put you in their little category. I've heard David Bowie, glam rock, from a classic metal to old Southern sounds. What say you? What say you about your music and what you're wanting us to hear?
Oh, I don't know, man. Rock and roll, I guess. I don't know.
Well,
what's such a weird thing, you know? Glam rock. Right. That's such a. I mean, you know, people like Bowie. Every one of his songs kind of sounds vastly different, even from that era. So it's like, does that have a sound? I don't think it has a sound.
Well, and he was a chameleon himself, man. He would change. He didn't have David Bowie's 60s, David Bowie's 70s, David Bowie's 80s. It was always different. Yeah. Do you feel you're finding yourself just growing with your music as well?
No, I'm pretty stationary.
Is that what it is? You feel like that. Well, with the new one, too, how's it feel to be the newest member of Sub Pop? That's got to be. How'd you get introduced to them?
I actually, long story short, snuck into their office and gave them an album. Or actually, it was more of like a walk-in, like, oh, God, okay. Hey, I'm in a band from Louisiana. Here's our CD. Bye. And got back and left. And then, yeah. That's how the relationship started.
Don't tell anybody that, man. Everybody's going to... I didn't think you could still do that.
Well, you can't.
not usually.
No.
All right.
No.
Well, introduce to us who we got, man. I love the kerplunk of your Rick and a nice telly up here. Who we got up on stage with you?
This is Ben Steinmetz from Buffalo, New York.
Cool.
Mayha Hoons from Hood River, Oregon. Haven Moltz from Homer, Alaska. Wait, right, Homer? Oh, dang, all right, got it. Mobile, Alabama, Jeremy Padot, and Dan Talmadge from Kansas City.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you bring so many different artists from different areas of the country together?
I just all called them up and was like, hey, man, move to Portland.
Really?
It's really cool here. There's strip clubs and beer and...
And donuts, right?
Yeah, and donuts. Oh, yeah, donuts.
So
No, they all were here before I was, so. Except for Jeremy. He got deported from Norway and came.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So I hear when you started recording this one, it was done in a laundry room? Because that's the way the Black Keys started, man. I kind of like that sound.
Oh, really? I wasn't aware. Yeah. I thought I was the first ever. No. Yes.
And on a laptop.
On a laptop.
That's not the final product, though, right? That's not the finished product that we got with Dolls, is it?
No. Well, it was pretty much. That's where it was all. You know, it was done pretty much. Once I got to Portland, the Helio Sequence guys here in town, who are also on Sub Pop, they mixed it. Yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy the success, brother. You're on your way. If Rolling Stone says you're one of the ones we're supposed to look out in 2016, I'm thinking your ride's going to be fine in 2017, and it's doing well. When's the tour? When are you going out?
We're heading out in next week. Set on the Tuesday. Oh God, is it Tuesday? I don't know.
You got a big enough
Tuesday. Sorry.
You got a big enough van for everybody?
Yeah, hardly, but yes.
Excellent. Enjoy the ride, brother. Once again, guys, Kyle Kraft.
All right.